Well, hello, it's Jean. This is Metamorphosis in Motion, day 49. Thanks for being with me. It has been a day. I don't know, this weekend's been a little bit challenging for me. There were a lot of emotions. So I got up early, felt pretty good about that, doing some of my morning routine, working on my vagus nerve calming and things like that. And thought maybe I would get somebody in my family to want to go on a hike with me today, and nobody wanted to, and that made me feel pretty bad. So I was upset, and I decided to go on my own and try to work it out. When I got to where I was going, what my destination was this time, I'd never been to this park before. There's parks everywhere around here, and so I thought, oh, let's try a new park. And the flooding has been here too, so there was so much water. I didn't wear like boots, I wore shoes because often it's very easy to walk the trails here. So I walked a little ways, came to a place where there was just mud everywhere, and I said, I guess this isn't the day for a hike. So I went home, but in that drive I didn't listen to anything. It was just quiet, and I tried a technique of the healing the nerve, the vagus nerve, and calming, and I think it worked. It didn't seem like it at first, but I went from feeling really down to like really down to feeling kind of, I don't know, normal, like a normal sort of, I'm not happy that nobody wants to go on a hike with me, but I'm also not crying about it either. So maybe it's working. I don't know. I'm going to keep trying it out. Hopefully it works, because it's really clear to me that, okay, I'm not a doctor. I'm just learning about this stuff, but what it seems like for me is that I have some pretty significant like abandonment issues. So, yeah, so that seems to make me upset and feel like nobody wants to be with me. But I don't think that's true. I think they just have other things going on. I mean, I don't think it's everybody's job to want to do whatever I want to do. Though I do tend to do what everybody else wants to do, so I guess that's my issue, to work on my boundaries. So I don't even think I got into a little bit about what this is about. So this is about my midlife transformation and how I'm working on becoming a better person, a better mom, especially. Today seemed like a big fail, but I did not come home and start talking about how, I guess nobody wants to be with me, blah, 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 blah. I just said it didn't work out today because the trail wasn't good, and probably it was a good thing they didn't come along, because then it would have been a wasted trip for everybody. So, and I learned about some new trails that I could try next time too, that aren't right at water level. And so we should have a good time maybe next weekend when we go hiking together, because everyone said that they would, well, not everyone, my kids said that they would maybe, they couched it with maybe, go next weekend. So hopefully the weather's good and we can do that together. And then, so it was a big assumption that I wasn't going to want to make dinner because my day was bad. I said my day was not bad. I just had to deal with these things, and we had stuff to eat, so I couldn't make smash burgers because I am not making smash burgers when my kitchen is super clean. I don't know if you've ever made smash burgers, but it's a lot of grease just kind of flying. So I said, well, I can do it when I can use the grill, but it's been kind of rainy today. So it was kind of a win. We had dinner and it was good. It turned out good. I was having trouble with it though. I don't get into all my details about the trouble I was having with the sauce, but anyway, it didn't come together that easy, but at least it wasn't a super hard meal where it took forever. So it was liked by everyone, regardless of the fact that I had a little trouble with it. And starting my studio cleaning, that's a little bit overwhelming. I've been in a mode of this transformation and getting on video every day and learning new things, and so I put things aside to deal with later. So now the later is here and I have to decide where to start. So that's kind of a process, but I'll get it done. I'll get it done. I always get it done. It's just I'm working hard this time on maintaining the clean. There's effort put into cleaning, and now I just want to maintain it. So everybody's actually pitching in this time, which is really nice, without me saying, well, guys, it's time for you to pitch in. I worked really hard on this. No, I haven't bemoaned the cleaning. I haven't thrown out the guilt or the shame or anything like that. Just now, I'm not walking around with a big smile on my face, but I'm not crying. I'm just trying to get it done and figure out the right way to ask for help, but also people are taking initiative to do the right thing, which has been really nice. So I will chalk that up as a win, and keep looking for kind of the good things that I can be happy about. So that's finding gratitude. That's important for us to do. So when the day of hiking didn't look too good, I can now find gratitude that maybe it's good that they didn't come, because it didn't turn out to be a good place to choose today. And I found some new places, and they said maybe we'll go, but I think that they will go. And they have new hiking shoes and boots. I have to put them to use. I have to get my own still. So yeah, that's been my day. It was a little bit challenging. I did feel a little bit down. I feel much better now, I'm happy to say. And I looked really hard and putting techniques in place it's a conscious thought. It isn't my first thought is always, I give up. That is my first thought. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to go home. I'm going to drink a beer. But no, consciously thinking, okay, I've learned some new techniques. Let's just try it. And it seems like that has had some positive effect. So let's hope so. I hope you got something out of this. I hope you're enjoying following along. If you've got any techniques that help you kind of calm down, or if you yourself sort of feel like maybe you have some trauma from abandonment, something. I mean, I don't know exactly what it might be. And you found a way to cope with that, or heal with that. Heal, I think, is probably a better way to look at it, because I think coping isn't healthy. It gets you by, but I don't think it gets you by in the best way possible. So healing would be nice to learn about, maybe some techniques that you're employing. Or if you're still kind of working through it and you're on your own transformation, drop me a line, let me know. I would love if you would smash that subscribe button and check in on my upcoming videos that I've got going on, and I'll talk to you every day I post, right? So thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.